Welcome to our exploration of linear kinematics in human movement, focusing on the fascinating world of projectile motion. In this video, we'll break down the essential concepts that govern how objects move through the air, from the moment they're launched to when they land. Whether you're a student of biomechanics or just curious about the science behind sports and everyday actions, understanding these principles will give you a new appreciation for the forces at play. Let's begin by setting the stage with the basics of kinematics and why it matters in biomechanics. Kinematic variables such as displacement, velocity, and acceleration are all interconnected. When analyzing human movement, these variables help us describe how the body or an object moves through space and time. For example, velocity tells us how fast and in what direction something is moving, while acceleration reveals how that velocity changes. By understanding the relationships among these variables, we can predict and analyze motion more accurately. This foundational knowledge is crucial for solving real-world biomechanics problems, from athletic performance to rehabilitation. Projectile motion is a classic topic in biomechanics and physics. It describes the path an object follows when it is thrown, kicked, or otherwise projected into the air. The motion can be broken down into horizontal and vertical components, each influenced by different factors. Understanding projectile motion is essential for analyzing activities like jumping, throwing, or shooting a basketball. Throughout this video, we'll examine the key factors that influence the trajectory and outcome of projectile motion. Let's consider a ball tossed into the air. As it rises, its velocity is positive and directed upward, but it gradually decreases due to gravity. At the peak, the velocity momentarily becomes zero before the ball starts to fall back down. On the way down, the velocity is negative and directed downward, and its speed increases as it approaches the ground. This change in velocity is a direct result of the constant acceleration due to gravity acting on the ball throughout its flight. Acceleration during projectile motion remains constant at minus 9.81 meters per second squared. This value represents the acceleration due to gravity, which acts downward on all objects near the Earth's surface. No matter how fast or at what angle an object is projected, gravity's pull is always the same, ensuring that the vertical component of velocity changes at a steady rate. This principle is fundamental in predicting how projectiles behave in flight. When a ball is tossed into the air and falls back to the ground, its vertical displacement, velocity, and acceleration all interact in predictable ways. The vertical displacement measures how far the ball moves up and then down, while velocity and acceleration describe the speed and rate of change of that movement. By tracking these variables, we can map the entire flight path and understand the forces at work from launch to landing. Several factors influence how a projectile moves through the air. These include the initial velocity, projection angle, and the relative height from which the object is launched. By neglecting air resistance, we can focus on these primary variables to predict flight time, horizontal displacement, and the overall trajectory. Each factor plays a unique role in shaping the path and outcome of the projectile's motion. Flight time, or how long a projectile stays in the air, is mainly determined by the initial vertical velocity and the relative projection height. The higher the object is launched or the greater its upward speed, the longer it will remain airborne. This principle is crucial in sports and activities where maximizing airtime can lead to better performance, such as in high jumps or basketball shots. Horizontal displacement, or how far a projectile travels before landing, depends on the horizontal velocity and the relative projection height. A faster horizontal speed or a higher launch point will result in a greater range. Understanding these factors helps athletes and engineers alike optimize performance, whether it's throwing a javelin or designing a new sports technique. Vertical displacement is influenced by the initial vertical velocity and the relative projection height. When an object is launched upward, the higher the initial speed or the starting point, the greater the vertical distance it will cover before returning to the ground. This concept is especially important in activities like jumping or diving, where maximizing vertical movement is the goal. The trajectory of a projectile is the path it follows through the air. This path is shaped by the initial speed, projection angle, and the relative height from which it is launched. By adjusting these variables, we can alter the shape and distance of the trajectory, which is why understanding them is so important in biomechanics and sports science. Projection angle is the direction at which an object is launched relative to the horizontal. This angle plays a crucial role in determining the shape and distance of the projectile's path. A steeper angle results in a higher but shorter trajectory, while a flatter angle produces a longer but lower path. Finding the optimal projection angle is key to maximizing range in many sports and activities. Scaled diagrams help us visualize how changing the projection angle affects the size and shape of a projectile's trajectory. For example, launching an object at 10 meters per second at different angles produces noticeably different paths. These diagrams are valuable tools for both teaching and analysis, making it easier to see the impact of each variable on the overall motion. Let's look at how the range, or horizontal displacement, changes when an object is projected at 10 meters per second at various angles. The data shows that the range increases as the angle approaches 45 degrees, reaching a maximum, and then decreases as the angle increases further. This pattern highlights the importance of finding the optimal angle for maximum distance. When the projection speed increases to 20 meters per second, the same trend is observed. The range is greatest at a 45-degree angle. The data also shows that doubling the speed significantly increases the maximum range, demonstrating how both speed and angle work together to influence projectile motion. 30 meters per second, the range continues to increase, and the optimal angle for maximum distance remains at 45 degrees. This consistency across different speeds reinforces the importance of both projection speed and angle in achieving the desired trajectory. These principles are widely applied in sports, engineering, and biomechanics research. Projection angle is especially important in sports like basketball. A common mistake among beginners is shooting the ball with too flat a trajectory, which reduces the chances of scoring. By understanding and applying the optimal projection angle, players can improve their accuracy and performance on the court. Speed at which an object is projected, known as the projection speed, directly affects the length or size of its trajectory. When the projection angle and other factors are held constant, increasing the speed will result in a longer flight path. This relationship is crucial for maximizing performance in activities like throwing, jumping, or launching projectiles. When the projection angle is held constant, increasing the projection speed stretches the trajectory, making it longer and more pronounced. This effect is clearly seen in diagrams that compare different speeds at the same angle. Understanding this relationship helps athletes and coaches fine-tune their techniques for optimal results. While many basic analyses neglect air resistance, it can have a significant impact on projectile motion, especially at higher speeds or over longer distances. Air resistance slows down the projectile, reducing its range and altering its trajectory. In real-world applications, accounting for air resistance is essential for accurate predictions and performance optimization. The instantaneous velocity of a projectile at the moment of release is a critical factor in determining its ultimate horizontal displacement. This velocity combines both the speed and direction of the object as it leaves the hand or launching device. Maximizing this value can lead to longer and more accurate throws, jumps, or shots. Relative projection height refers to the difference between the height from which a projectile is launched and the height at which it lands. This factor can significantly influence the trajectory, flight time, and range of the projectile. For example, launching from a higher position generally results in a longer flight and greater horizontal displacement. During the airborne phase of a jump, the human body itself becomes a projectile. The same principles that govern the motion of a thrown ball apply to the body in flight. By understanding these principles, athletes can optimize their jumping technique to achieve greater height and distance. Projectile velocity can be broken down into horizontal and vertical components. The horizontal component remains constant throughout the flight, while the vertical component changes due to gravity. This distinction is crucial for analyzing and predicting the motion of projectiles in various contexts. In biomechanics, it's important to distinguish between average and instantaneous quantities. Average velocity or acceleration gives us an overall picture of motion over a period of time, while instantaneous values tell us what's happening at a specific moment. Both perspectives are valuable for analyzing and understanding movement in detail. Solving biomechanics problems related to linear kinematics involves applying the principles we've discussed. By identifying the relevant variables and using the appropriate equations, we can predict outcomes, optimize performance, and even prevent injuries. Practice and familiarity with these concepts are key to mastering biomechanics. Let's apply what we've learned to a practical example: jumping. When an athlete jumps, their takeoff speed, angle, and height all influence how high and far they travel. By analyzing these factors, coaches can help athletes improve their technique and achieve better results. Throwing a ball or object involves the same principles. The speed and angle of the throw, along with the height of release, determine how far the object will travel. By adjusting these variables, athletes can maximize their throwing distance and accuracy. In basketball, the trajectory of a shot is determined by the player's release speed, angle, and height. Understanding projectile motion helps players and coaches refine shooting techniques for greater accuracy and consistency. Small adjustments can make a big difference in performance. Biomechanics isn't just about theory, it's about applying these concepts to real-world movements. By analyzing video footage or using motion capture technology, we can break down complex actions into measurable variables. This approach is invaluable in sports science, rehabilitation, and ergonomics. Understanding linear kinematics allows athletes and coaches to optimize performance. By tweaking variables like speed, angle, and height, they can achieve better results in jumping, throwing, or shooting. This scientific approach leads to more effective training and improved outcomes. Biomechanical analysis isn't just about performance, it's also about safety. By understanding the forces and motions involved in different activities, we can identify risk factors and develop strategies to prevent injuries. This knowledge is especially important in high-impact sports and rehabilitation settings. Let's review the key kinematic variables: displacement, velocity, and acceleration. Each plays a unique role in describing and predicting motion. Mastery of these concepts is essential for anyone studying biomechanics or working in related fields. We've covered the main factors that influence projectile trajectory: projection speed, angle, and relative height. By understanding how these variables interact, we can predict and optimize the path of any projectile, from a basketball to a long jumper. Remember, the horizontal component of velocity remains constant, while the vertical component changes due to gravity. This distinction is fundamental for analyzing projectile motion and solving related problems. While often neglected in basic calculations, air resistance can significantly affect projectile motion, especially at high speeds. Accounting for this factor leads to more accurate predictions and better performance in real-world scenarios. Linear kinematics provides a powerful framework for understanding and analyzing human movement. By mastering the relationships among displacement, velocity, and acceleration, and by considering key factors like projection speed and angle, we can unlock new levels of performance and safety in sports and daily life. The principles of linear kinematics and projectile motion extend far beyond sports. They are used in engineering, robotics, and even space exploration. Understanding these concepts opens doors to a wide range of exciting careers and innovations. A common misconception is that a higher launch angle always results in a longer range. As we've seen, the optimal angle is usually 45 degrees, and going higher can actually reduce the distance. Understanding the science helps avoid these pitfalls and leads to better decision-making. When tackling biomechanics problems, start by identifying all relevant variables and drawing a diagram if possible. Use the appropriate equations for displacement, velocity, and acceleration, and check your units. Practice makes perfect, so keep working through examples to build your confidence. To deepen your understanding of linear kinematics and projectile motion, explore textbooks, online courses, and interactive simulations. These resources offer valuable practice problems and real-world examples to reinforce your learning. Mastering biomechanics requires consistent practice. Work through a variety of problems, experiment with different variables, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow in your understanding of human movement. Bridging the gap between theory and practice is essential in biomechanics. By applying what you've learned to real-life situations, you'll gain a deeper appreciation for the science and its impact on performance, safety, and innovation. As we wrap up, remember that linear kinematics and projectile motion are foundational concepts in biomechanics. Whether you're an athlete, coach, or student, mastering these ideas will enhance your ability to analyze, predict, and improve human movement in countless ways. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the linear kinematics of human movement. Continue exploring, practicing, and applying these principles to unlock new possibilities in biomechanics and beyond. Stay curious and keep learning.